What's up, friends? Welcome back to another winter 2025 episode, episode 4. So today is Sunday, January 26th. It's bright and early in the morning, 8:25 a.m. So the sun just rose. I think it rose today at 7:30 in the morning, but it's not really peeking out where I am yet. But wanted to get out early today and just kind of have a full photo shoot day. So I am at a wildlife refuge area about a half hour north of the crib. It's kind of out in the bluffs. Well, not really, I guess. It's kind of out like in farmland area, I guess. But there's like the Black River is up here. So it's kind of an interesting landscape. You got like the river up here and then just a lot of forested area and stuff. But I've never been here before, so I just wanted to come out here and explore and get, just go out hiking, get outside and stuff, and just pretty much make a whole morning of it. I'm not going to be out here all day, but definitely just wanted to get out here for the morning at least, before going somewhere else probably. So that's kind of the plan today. Yeah, like I said, I've never been here before, so I just wanted to come out and explore. And I actually haven't done a photo shoot like this early in the morning for a while, so we could have some good kind of lighting with the morning light coming up. Should be a good day for the photo shoot and everything. It's 6 degrees right now, but it's supposed to get up to like 30 degrees, so it should be getting warmer as the day goes on and the sun comes up. So let's quit chit-chatting and let's go out there and get to it. Just the start of the trail here, guys. Got the sun kind of peeking out over the trees there. But very calm morning. Oh wow, that's probably a shot right away, right in there. I might honestly get a shot right to start real quick, just of this gate. Maybe, maybe not. It's not really anything. Yeah, let's just keep going. But as you can see, we have not been getting much snow at all. There's hardly any snow on the ground. It's been very dry recently, but still wanted to get out here, get some shooting in on this beautiful morning, brisk morning. Got a couple shots just of the trail here coming in. Got the morning sun peeking out. I don't know if these will turn out. It's nothing too crazy, but just wanted to grab a couple shots of the trail here. This is looking back, so. This is a pretty big wildlife refuge though. Pretty big area. Looks like the topography is pretty cool too. Kind of got some rolling hills and stuff going down here to the river. So kind of interesting. Different landscape to check out, which is always cool. And that looks kind of cool right there of the trail. Might stop and take that as well. Just this scene right here. Check it out. Down here by the Black River. Just looking for some shots down here, guys. Really pretty. Just a gorgeous morning. I think there's gonna be a shot up here. Possibly looking up the river. Something in here maybe. I gotta keep looking though. Really nice landscape shot here, guys. I'm right on the bank here. Standing on the bank of the Black River. But we got this really nice morning light here coming in, hitting the shoreline, kind of lighting up that ice, which I really like. And these trees, they just come together really nicely as well. Yeah, good shot right there. Kind of started off. I think I'm gonna go up here a little bit as well and look for maybe a vertical shot. So we'll check that out. Yeah, this light is really nice right now though. That might be a shot in there too. Nice vertical shot here, guys. There's kind of a little bit of a trail going up through here. And I just like the way this looks with this big tree on the left, getting kind of lit up by the sun there, that morning sun. Just a nice shot, I think. Kind of got the leading line of the trail going to the ice down by the river. So yeah, just an interesting shot, I think. A lot of depth to this one. And we just got that nice sunlight kind of lighting everything up. But also with that morning light, we're getting some shadows because the sun is over here. So getting some cool shadows as well. So nice vertical shot, and that was pretty much right here and here. So yeah, I just thought it looked interesting. I'll show you guys quick what the river looks like. We'll go wide angle. I see some trails left by some fishermen doing some ice fishing. So people definitely come down here, go ice fishing and stuff. really pretty. But I'm gonna head back to the main trail. This was a little bit of a detour just to check out the river. But I'm gonna head back to the main trail now and we'll keep exploring. There's a tire right there. Kind of weird. All right, back on the main trail here, guys. Just headed down into the kind of the prairie area, I think it is. But I just wanted to say real quick. So yeah, I've never been here before. Part of the reason for that is, so these lands, these are all public hunting grounds. And out here in Wisconsin, there's tons of different hunting seasons that kind of last throughout the year, but kind of in the middle of winter, not many people go out and do hunting or anything like that. So yeah, I didn't really want to come out here in the fall or anything, just because, yeah, speak of the devil. Yeah. So yeah, pretty popular hunting area, I believe. So wanted to get out here during a time when I just didn't really have to worry about it. But I got some Blaze Orange on just in case. So, but yeah, that's kind of the reason why I've never been out here, because a lot of the time you got hunters out here and stuff. So, but yeah, we're getting into it here on the trail. Definitely going to be a lot of nature shots today. So, but it's getting warmer. I can feel it getting a little bit warmer. It's not too bad. So this sun should warm things up a bit. Just another trail shot here, guys. Landscape. On the camera, the shadows here are coming in a lot darker, and I just like how that looks, kind of with the shadows here. Stuff back there is kind of shadowed in, so I was just focusing on that. Got a little patch of snow here, kind of brightening up the trail, the sun hitting it. So just wanted to pick that up a little bit. It's all about kind of looking for just, interesting angles and different perspectives on kind of simple nature-y shots and whatnot. Always like that. But yeah, this is all new to me, so kind of just hiking along here, seeing if there's going to be anything cool that pops out to me. And yeah, we've had like literally no snow like all of January. It's pretty much the end of January right now, and as you can see, there's just been absolutely zero snow. So it's kind of the reason why I'm doing another hike photo shoot, just because I was thinking about going in town, but like doing in-town photo shoots in the winter when there's absolutely zero snow and everything just looks really bland in town. So just figured it'd be good to get another hike in. We're supposed to get snow next weekend, so maybe that'll be good. But yeah, just anything kind of in town photo shoot wise just looks very bland and not very interesting. But once we get a bunch of snow, I'll definitely hit up some more kind of in town urban stuff. So that's kind of the plan. But for now, we're just gonna stick in the woods, see what we can find. Looks like the woods opens up here, the forest opens up here around this bend. Beautiful landscape here, guys. Lots of landscape so far. But this just looks crazy on the camera. So all these shadows you're seeing, they're a lot darker. I'm going under exposure, so the shadows are really dark. And the sky is also a lot darker, but we've got kind of this opening into this prairie right here with the tree. It really makes a nice composition. I'm just hiding this glare for you guys. Hopefully that helps a little bit, but yeah, just a nice opening into this prairie with the trail and the shadows from that morning light. Sun is right over here. So I just really like this composition. It all works together really nicely. The sun kind of hitting the grass. Those highlights pop out really nicely on the camera with that underexposure. Yeah, really pretty. Might be one of my favorites of the day so far. I like that a lot. I was kneeling down a little bit to get that. But let's go check out this prairie. I always like those kind of shots where it's like an overhanging tree or something. An overhanging tree across a road or a trail or something like that. That sun feels nice, I'll tell you that. It feels nice. Just finished the Netflix series American Primavale or something like that, I think it's called. And it's like about the settlers on the western frontier and all the conflicts with like the Mormons, the Native Americans and all that. Really good show. Pretty sad ending, but really good show. And being out here kind of just reminds me of the Native Americans and all those people kind of settling the frontier, open landscape, a lot of conflict, but it's just really cool to think about all that stuff. You know, untouched land, just all the people that were kind of involved in that. Really cool to think about. Being out here certainly brings us back to our roots for sure. Makes you think about all that stuff. Check out this field. Big old prairie. Nice landscape shot here down by the river. I don't know if this one will turn out too good, but I just like the look of these trees right on the bank here. We got a little bit of open water there on the ice. heard something. But yeah, these trees are kind of nice and shadowed. Again, I'm using pretty dark exposure, so the shadows are really bold, and then the highlights are pretty light. So it's really good contrast and everything. There's me. So, yeah, good shot here. Going on the river. I'm kind of just looking for whatever stands out to me in this landscape. Might be another shot through there, through those trees at that open water. I'm gonna look at this shot. So we're about on the other side of the natural area now, guys. You can see the Black River right there. But we've pretty much made it to the other side from where we started. So we've come a bit of a distance now. Probably not going to go too much farther. Just going to see what's up here. We'll probably turn around soon. It's about 10:30 right now, so been out here a good 2 hours so far. Definitely saw some cool stuff along the way. Got some good shots. So I'm gonna go up this trail a little ways, see if there's any photo opportunities. And then we'll start heading back here pretty soon. Another landscape shot, you guys. Got the trail, Black River filled with ice, and yeah, just like this composition, thought it looked interesting. There's a little bit of depth to this with the trail kind of going down the bank here. This ice really sticks out, so I was going super underexposed again, really bolden those shadows up, so the picture looks a little bit darker than what you're seeing. But yeah, kind of cut off this, I cut off this tree in the picture, so that's not getting in the frame or anything. But nice depth to this as well. Your eye kind of follows the trail down there. And yeah, I just thought it looked cool. This kind of grove of trees. Okay, friends, I think I'm gonna start heading back now. I'm pretty sure the trail starts heading back to the kind of the main starting point. It kind of rounds out this bend here, so I think we'll just take the trail back. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go back to the truck, but we'll find out. So, but this will be the turning, or kind of the midpoint, turning around point. So, and yeah, this is pretty much the end of the trail by the river. You guys can kind of see, just kind of ends. So, but we got some good shots so far. Good landscape shots, a lot of landscape kind of on the trail, and yeah, just nature shots and whatnot. So yeah, I've been going pretty underexposed, kind of just to darken things up. It's pretty bright out. I got good light today, good light this morning. So just going a little bit darker on the camera, so things kind of have a bit more contrast to them. But yeah, let's start heading back here, closing in on 11 o'clock. So yeah, good morning for sure. It's always nice to kind of start out the day right away with a photo shoot. Kind of get out here in nature, kind of get out and go hiking right away in the morning. Always feels good. So, but yeah, I don't know how much there'll be, or I don't know how many kind of photo ops there'll be here on the way back. It might just be kind of this wooded trail all the way back, but if there's anything, of course, I'll video for you guys. But if not, we'll just mosey on back. And so I think after this, I was planning to meet up with my buddy Jacob and go on a photo shoot with him kind of this afternoon. So that might be happening if he's up for it. I gotta contact him, see if he's up for it, but I am planning on going out for sure this afternoon into this evening after I grab lunch here back at the house. So that's kind of the plan for the rest of the day. Yeah, just gonna go back, grab lunch, and then probably just head out again. So it's gonna be a full day, but yeah, just gonna continue the hike back here, guys. If there's anything I see, I will for sure get it on camera for you guys. Made it back. Just a nice walk back, pretty chill. Let's wrap it up. Okay, friends, we are back in the truck now. 11:15. Pretty good hike. Actually, yeah, very good hike. A lot of landscape shots. Yeah, but overall, can't complain. I liked what we got, and that was actually a really cool spot. I'd be interested to see what this spot looks like in the different seasons and stuff. Yeah, a lot of different kind of landscape and topography and geography down there. We got the river, prairie, woodland, kind of a little bit of everything. So that was pretty nice. Yeah, I really like those kind of shots, or the shot I took with the overhanging tree on the trail with like the shadows and stuff looking into the prairie. That was really good. And then the one kind of at the start down by the river, those first few shots kind of down by the river there, and like the one vertical shot with the big tree, I really like that one as well. That one turned out pretty good. But yeah, I was just really trying to work with the shadows and the natural lighting we were getting this morning. Just trying to go underexposed and really bolden out those shadows, make things appear a little bit more darker. And it just gives it, you know, because it's pretty bright right now. Like, we got clear skies, no clouds in the sky, and it's kind of that morning light. But with that morning light, the sun is at a low angle in the sky, so the shadows are really they're long. The shadows, we got long shadows, and they're kind of bold and stuff. So I was just trying to work with that kind of the natural shadows and highlights of things, but really going underexposed, trying to darken things up and bring out the contrast of the natural area. Just try to do that with those images. But yeah, it turned out pretty well. It turned out pretty good, I think. Got some good ones there. So, but yeah, 11:15 right now. So it's about a half hour back to the crib. I don't think this is going to be it for the day. I'm going to plan on going and getting lunch right now, just doing a little refuel, and then heading back out, most likely for kind of mid-afternoon to evening hours. So sunset today is right after 5, and the sun has actually we're getting into the time of the year where the sun is starting to stay out longer and longer and longer as the days go on. So sunset has been around just after 5 o'clock recently, but it hasn't been getting dark till about 5:30 now. So that gives us some more time in the evening to do some work, get some work in, and really work with those kind of evening hours. So this is actually, January, February are actually really good months for photography. Actually, more so February, but like late January into February, they're pretty good months for photography. You get some good longer kind of days, and the sunsets can be really, really good with like the snow especially and stuff like that. But a lot of winter sunsets can actually be pretty dang good, and it's at that kind of that nice time frame where it's not too late, not too early, gives you enough time to kind of get situated and stuff like that with sunset. So, but that's kind of the plan. So I'm gonna head back to the crib and then maybe go meet up with Jacob and just kind of start up another shoot. So yeah, I'll just see you guys for the next photo shoot location. So yeah, we'll just cut to that next. Alright guys, we are back out here. I went out this morning. Jacob didn't.
You did?
Yeah, I already went out for a little shoot early in the morning, but
I didn't wake up till late.
yeah. But we're back out here now, guys, at State Forest, Minnesota side. It's like a half hour away. It's like 2:15, 2:30. So sunset is like 5-ish, so we got a good amount of time here. And I've never been here before. Jacob hasn't been here before either, so we're just gonna do some exploring. Check out this place. We're in the shadow of the bluff right here, guys, but this trail should take us to the top for some sights, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, friends, so been walking, hiking for a while here. It's like 3:30. Up on this bluff now. We're about to come up to this ridge, kind of this like lookout. So there hasn't been a lot of shots coming up here. It's been whatever. It's just kind of been trail and woods. So hoping to get some shots up on this lookout, but yeah, we got like an hour and a half worth of sun left. Maybe we'll see some stuff on the way back, who knows. Windy as hell. Hopefully you can hear me. But took a while to get up here. But we got some good shots. Gonna pull out the camera in a sec. You guys can see the bluffs along the Mississippi here. We're on the Minnesota side. Wisconsin side is over there. So yeah, we're gonna bum around up here for a bit, look for some shots, then head back. Is that right, Jacob?
Absolutely.
All right, friends, we're coming back up on the truck here. Pretty uneventful hike back down. We didn't really see much at all. The sun is setting, so there's a bunch of nothing. Yep. Might look at this road up here, possibly. There's a cool road coming in. It's like some houses on it, but it might be totally enveloped in like the shadows right now, so who knows. But we may go check that out. If not, though, we'll just wrap it up. Okay, guys, we're wrapping it up here. We're not gonna go down that road. It's just a little bit farther than I remembered, and the sun is basically setting. It's like 4:30 right now, so not much sunlight left, but pretty good hike overall. Not too many photos, but got a couple decent ones out of there, and it was just a good day to be out hiking as well, especially with the bro Jacob. So but that'll do it for today, guys. And yeah, I got a little bit of a drive here going back, so yeah, we'll just see you guys back at the crib for photo review.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 4 photo review. So yeah, that was a pretty long day. And yeah, I got out with Jacob at the end of it, but unfortunately wasn't really much on that hike, to be honest. And yeah, if you watched all the way to the end of the field footage, there was just there was a good view up on the bluff, but nothing really too crazy along that hike. But yeah, we're just gonna do the photo review here and look over everything. I know that was some pretty long field footage, so yeah, we'll just go over everything. But that first hike, kind of early in the morning, that was pretty nice. And both places today on that photo shoot day had never been to before, so that was honestly pretty cool to be able to just get out and see a new spot. So yeah, let's not waste any more time here, and we will hop onto the screen, start the photo review. But yeah, overall, nothing too crazy on this one, guys. Got some decent photos, mostly on the first hike there. Kind of like I said, there wasn't really a whole lot in that second one, but it was still nice to kind of get out on a new spot. I did get this kind of one shot of Jacob kind of going up the trail here just real quick, and this one turned out pretty sweet. This is probably like the only shot really that I really liked or kind of saw on this photo shoot. And I told him, I was just like, just walk up the trail, let me get a shot of you in the sun and in that kind of sunlight. So that was pretty cool, actually. But we'll just start at the top here for this review. We'll just get going. But yeah, we got out bright and early. I had not been out in the morning that early for quite a while. When did I get out again? I think it was like 8:30. I got out there on the trail, and I had left at like 7:38, something like that. But yeah, there's some decent ones in here. So just some shots of the trail starting out, just kind of looking around. Sun hadn't even really kind of popped out yet. But yeah, there was some cool kind of rolling. There's a little bit of like kind of rolling hills kind of back here, but mostly a lot of shots kind of down by the river and stuff once we get down here. But you can kind of see the sun coming through these pines and hitting like this area here and along the trail as well. So I was just trying to pick up on basically the morning light, and you'll see that in kind of a lot of these. I kind of just like trying to focus on where like the best light is hitting. So, but the shot was actually pretty sweet, and a lot of these, actually I think like all these are like landscapes essentially. But this shot was actually really cool. Yeah, right along the river here, the Black River, and I just found this kind of opening right away. I just got down to the, you guys saw in the field footage, like just got right down to the bank, kind of walked to the bank, and yeah, this shot was actually sweet, man. I hadn't looked at that prior to this very much, but you can see like kind of all the ice forming there along the river and stuff. But that light hitting the trees over here as well is pretty cool. And I think I got some pretty good focus on these. Yeah, you can see like the icicles hanging off the tree there, kind of in the river, which is cool. I know that's kind of tiny. But yeah. Pretty cool shot there. Landscape. Oh, here's a vertical shot again, or first one. Not again, but first kind of, yeah, couple portrait style photos. God, I can hardly talk. It's like the evening right now. It's kind of night, so I'm a little bit out of it, but that's okay. So, but yeah, still in the river here. Was just trying to pick up on kind of the bend in this river, going into the woods. I honestly should have spent a little bit more time in this spot, but because I didn't get back to it. But that's all right. So yeah, just trying to pick up on that light hitting like the bank here, and the nice like twist in the river. So that one was decent. I actually really like this shot. I edited this shot. It might not seem like that crazy, but I'll just go to the main one here that I edited. 8386, I believe. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I just like this shot. There's kind of this trail that you can kind of see rolling around this little hill, and got a big old tree here. Got the morning light kind of hitting the tree, and kind of all that bark is popping and stuff like that. Obviously, like no snow at all, but yeah, I was kind of trying to incorporate the ice on like the river and stuff to get something in the background, that just like that kind of pops a little bit. So a lot of these, like, yeah, I was trying to get stuff in the background, stuff to kind of like, just have your eye kind of pick up on in the background, because obviously no snow throughout all of this, just basically bare ground and whatnot out in the middle of the woods. So had to just like work with what I got, or what I had out there. And yeah, but just some trail shots going in here, and then we got to this prairie, and this is actually pretty dope. I like this shot a lot. Yeah, this segment, or this kind of section of the field footage, I stayed here for quite a bit of time and just really tried to hone in on this shot. I haven't gone through these too much, but yeah, this is nice right here. Got like good focus and everything, but really just essentially what I was looking at. I mean, just it's just nice composition. We got the frame filling in with like the overhanging tree, obviously, and then really nice light hitting the prairie grass kind of in the background there, and then you got the trail leading line going into kind of the middle of the image, and obviously the shadows here were nuts. So in the field, I was kind of saying like I went way under exposure because it was pretty bright at this point. It's like getting close to 10 in the morning, something like that. So super underexposed, and it just made the shadows pop like crazy. So yeah, just really nice composition, like that overhanging tree. But the shadows and the highlights in this really make it a good photo, I think. So one of the better ones, I'd say, out of the bunch here. Not too much here at the This is kind of near the halfway point, but was just looking at the river here. Kind of picked up on this little ice hole in the river. These photos aren't really too, like, I don't know. I don't think they're too crazy. So, but yeah, just kind of, again, was looking for just like anything that kind of popped and caught my interest. But there wasn't too much at this kind of bend in the river. Still cool to kind of see that though. And we'll keep on moving. So getting close to the kind of the end of this shoot. But just a landscape here. Nothing too crazy. There's this grove of trees. Just thought, like, I don't know. I was just looking at like the really just the sun kind of hitting this, and then the shadows as well. Obviously got a little bit of a trail here coming around, so just thought it looked kind of interesting. Just snagged that shot. So I think that was pretty much, yeah. And you can see how like underexposed that is. With the sky, it's like really dark blue, so that kind of tells you, and like the shadows are really dark. So that kind of shows like how underexposed I was going, just in terms of like really the shadows and the dark tones of the image just really stand out a lot more. And I was just really looking for a lot of that kind of on that hike, because after the sun really got over the horizon there, it just got super bright. So but yeah, rolling into this next little outing at the end of the day there with Jacob, that was still a lot of fun. Little unfortunate, it was just kind of, I had never been there before. I've wanted to hike there for like quite a while, so I was like, let's just go over here, check out this spot. So it was still fun though. But yeah, like not a whole lot, just kind of going up the bluff here. But again, this is definitely like the best shot of the whole thing, pretty much. Just a shot of Jacob. You can see there he's messing with his camera. But yeah, he's just wearing that dark hoodie and stuff. So right in that like pocket of light, that pocket of sunlight, it just really popped off. And it looked pretty cool. Yeah, so once I get that edited, that'll look pretty sweet. But yeah, I didn't take too many shots here up on the top of the ridge or top of the bluff, because I did not have my zoom lens with me. It was also like, if you guys could tell, there was just like an insane amount of wind. So it was honestly kind of brutal being up here, but still pretty cool view nonetheless. I won't probably like finalize any of these photos on the top of the bluff, because I can come back here with like a zoom lens and really like kind of get some better shots. So that'll be for probably another day. And honestly, if we could get some snow, that would be better, to go hiking up there with some snow on the ground. This is just an edited photo of that tree along the bank. I just cropped it down a little bit for Insta, and then you guys can see the edit here, just bringing up the highlights and keeping the shadows kind of as dark as I can, kind of exposing the sunlight over here on the tree as well and everything. So but yeah, that's just one I have edited so far. I'll get to a couple of these other ones, but that was pretty much that for that photo shoot. I have been editing a ton of these fog shots from the last episode. So I've been going through, a lot of my time has been spent recently going through a lot of these. I won't spend too much time. We're nearing the end here, so I'll just go over these quickly. But yeah, I've just been spending most of the time editing these and getting a couple of these other shots done from previous photo shoots. This one is sweet. Really liked how that turned out. That was freaking awesome. But yeah, these are pretty awesome. I really like how these foggy ones turned out. It was just really, I yeah, like one of one photo shoot. I mean, we don't get any of these days really at all. Much of these days at all. So was happy to at least take advantage of it and get out there during this little brief stint of like super heavy fog. So that was sick. But that is pretty much it, guys, for this episode. Thanks for sticking with me. So I'll just go over this. So yeah, these are all of them. So yeah, I'll probably take out a couple of these, just a few. Definitely just this one of Jacob down here from the pretty much that only good one that I got. And yeah. So that's the photo shoot, guys. I'll hop off the screen here. Thanks for sticking with me till the end if you made it. You're an OG. But yeah, so there's been absolutely no snow. No snow. We're in this like donut hole of literally no snow up in Wisconsin, or where I'm at least in Wisconsin. So, but I'm hoping this weekend actually there's going to be a snowstorm, so I'm actually going to get out this weekend on Saturday. It's supposed to be we're supposed to at least get hit with something. So going to get actually out in town for that probably early in the morning and just do all day. And yeah, you guys might actually see Jacob in the next one as well, because he wanted to. I was saying for the next one, like he really likes going in town and doing like photo shoots kind of in town in like urban environments and stuff like that. So yeah, and I want to get back to doing in-town shoots, especially obviously I've just been waiting basically for the snow to fall, but it's just been so dry. But yeah, hopefully that's coming this weekend. I mean, they're saying like basically 2 to 4 right now, so hopefully we get 5 to 8. That would be awesome. But yeah, so planning on that this weekend. So you guys will be seeing some kind of different stuff coming up here. Probably, I mean, it's just been all kind of hiking shoots for the most part. Yeah, for like the last, like all these winter episodes. So definitely going to get in town, mix it up a little bit, and hopefully the snow will be on the ground. And yeah, so looking forward to that. But that'll do it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me as always. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.